Now at 1, Jewish groups rally against anti-Semitism after a pro-Palestinian encampment is cleared out following a week-long demonstration at UCLA. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Crews have been making repairs and cleaning up the remnants from the Gaza war protest on campus.
KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live at UCLA, where the quad has been cleared out, but security is still tight.
Lou, Glenn, hi. Yes, the campus is pretty quiet and calm today. If you take a look behind me, you can see that they are making significant progress, almost back to normal this morning. Other than that, you can see the quad right here, other than this man cleaning up. You can still see some graffiti on the columns of Royce Hall there, but they have also painted over some of the graffiti on Powell Library. And meanwhile, an investigation is underway into the violence that took place this week. Now, today, some of those who were arrested are back home. The Sheriff's Department said more than 200 people were taken into custody and booked, including for unlawful assembly. Yesterday, that massive cleanup effort took place here on campus. Crews removed tents and truckloads of things that accumulated over several days when pro-Palestinian protesters occupied an encampment on campus. They've power washed the area and painted over the graffiti. Now, it was dismantled during an overnight police raid after orders to leave or face arrest were given to the dwellers in the encampment. Authorities moved in using flashbangs. The move came after things reached a boiling point on Tuesday. UCLA's Chancellor Gene Block said a group of instigators forcefully attacked the encampment. He also said the encampment led to unsafe conditions and needed to come to an end. For hours, law enforcement was not there. The UC president has called for an investigation and a review of the university's security processes. Now, there's been widespread criticism. The Council on American Islamic Relations Los Angeles, or CAIR LA, condemned UCLA for, quote, its militarized police response to the school's anti-genocide encampment, and said there's reports of several injuries to protesters. Meanwhile, today, the American Jewish Committee LA, along with UCLA students and faculty, held an event to address anti-Israel protests and talk about a rise of anti-Semitic threats on campus.
These past several days have been very difficult for Jewish students, and specifically when the encampment went up, Jewish students were incredibly intimidated. One, for the encampment's rhetoric, but two, also because the encampment completely violated UCLA's guidelines.
We call upon the administration to assure the safety and security of all on campus, to clarify and enforce existing rules surrounding protests, to check in with the Jewish community.
Yeah.
All right, and back here live, you can see there's still a barricade over this area here, so it's limited today. People cannot come in this area. We also see law enforcement still on scene. And I want to mention an assembly member now urging the U.S. Department of Education to review potential Title VI civil rights violations, and is calling on the UC Regents to conduct an independent investigation of security failures. We are speaking with that assembly member, and we will bring that to you in the 3 o'clock hour. For now, reporting live at UCLA in Westwood, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Kimberly, thank you. USC is now planning to host a Coliseum celebration for the graduating class after canceling its main stage ceremony a few weeks ago. Next Thursday night, USC will host the Trojan Family Graduate Celebration at the LA Memorial Coliseum. Each graduate will receive up to 6 tickets for family and friends. That celebration will feature drone shows, surprise performances, and the USC Marching Band. USC has been the site of pro-Palestinian protests since last month, when the university chose to pull the valedictorian speech over security concerns. Some students say they are relieved to hear about the new commencement plan.
I think a lot of students are just trying to get through finals week right now. You know, it's just a crazy time we live in. So hopefully everything gets resolved peacefully. But yeah, I'm glad they have graduation still. You know, I think that's a big thing, especially the seniors. Like, they were the COVID year for high school, so it really sucks for them. Hopefully they get, you know, a simple, normal graduation, because I think it's all it's what we're rooting for them.
Last week, more than 90 people were arrested as tensions boiled over when police dismantled an encampment at USC.
Developing news, a deadly outbreak of tuberculosis is prompting health officials in Long Beach to issue a public warning. KTLA 5's Corrine Winter joining us now live in Long Beach with more on the source of this outbreak. Corrine?
Glenn, health officials did not disclose the name of that hotel where these infections occurred, but one person has died, 9 others hospitalized following this outbreak. The city of Long Beach declaring a public health emergency on Thursday following a deadly tuberculosis outbreak.
I'm glad it's being publicized. And maybe if they took care of the homeless population, we wouldn't have such problems.
It wasn't a homeless encampment that was a location of this outbreak. Health officials confirming it was at a hotel here in Long Beach where several people were staying together inside a room. While about 170 individuals may have been exposed to the illness, one person has died and 9 others hospitalized in this outbreak.
This is surprising. We've had a lot of people coming from the developing part of the world where tuberculosis is endemic, and if they haven't had a chance to get adequate health care, all the susceptible individuals around them start to come down with TB.
Health officials say since the end of April, there have been 14 reported cases of tuberculosis, also known as TB. They've reached out to guests or workers who may have come into contact with those infected. TB mainly affects the lungs, and the bacteria is spread through the air when someone coughs, sneezes, or speaks. Those with HIV or AIDS and others with weakened immune systems are more at risk for infection.
If you've been exposed, there are tests that can be done, a blood test specifically, or the one on the arm that used to be done before, and it can check to see if you've been exposed.
Doctors also say not everyone infected with the bacteria will get sick. There are 2 different conditions, latent TB infection and TB disease. The Long Beach Health Department did not disclose the name of the hotel where the infection occurred or any information on those who became sick. Some residents say they're not too concerned about coming into contact with someone with TB.
I don't think getting hysterical about it is the right move.
To still wear masks when we're inside in crowded places, so because of COVID, and we're continuing to do that.
And here's a list of some of the symptoms that those who are infected often experience. They include a bad cough lasting 3 weeks or longer, chest pain, coughing up blood or phlegm, weakness, fatigue, weight loss, no appetite, chills, fever, and possibly even night sweats. Now remember to contact your doctor if you have any questions or concerns. That's the latest here in Long Beach. Corrine Winter, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Corrine. Developing news, people are being allowed back in their homes in the Calabasas neighborhood after damage to a gas line prompted evacuations early.